Hey, back out, and then we hit X at the same time, so it'll bring us into a stationary connection. That's cool. But yeah, back out to where it's a play season game, and then we're gonna press X at the same time. And then I'm gonna do the countdown. I'm gonna let you know when we do it, and then you can stay, you can go. It don't matter. Just let me know when you're back to the screen. Send me a thumbs up or something.
Yeah, I need to hit a loop.
Y'all still alive? Why sound like one of y'all busting through? What you using a shotgun to get through the gate?
Nah, truck.
Boy, I thought you was using the axe at first. I didn't want to sound stupid, so I said shotgun. Bro, you supposed to back out and tell me when you're at the play season game. Don't hit X yet. We gotta hit it at the same time, or at least while it's loading. So the connection to pick the best connection, or give us a standard stable connection.
You put out your hellfire, nigga?
Hmm.
Yeah, I dropped it. I don't really like him.
Back out to that screen. And then give me a thumbs up when you get to that screen.
Damn. What did I do?
All right. On
You
three.
got body armor yet?
No.
Go in this little city and look for it, though.
On three, bro. One, two, three.
Sound like I just heard a
There
truck
you
start
go.
up.
There we go.
Around us.
North to the north.
Right to the north.
I see him right now.
I gotta get fishy. Don't hate on me. Oh wait, I'm tripping.
Oh shit.
Better start getting fishy, man. I record these games for a reason. I'm mad you ain't got no mic. I know. I know you talk shit.
Sheesh.
I was on some 2-on-1 shit, boy. It was difficult.
I've been waiting for somebody to play in the division. You 6-1. Ooh wee. Ooh wee.
First opened in 2002.
Definitely not doing it like that though.
To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions.
Bless you.
The first two of the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
What you say?
First and 10. Here's Rodgers. Now he's forced out left. And right away he lost the football. And this is
all because the AI don't want to fucking do it.
Will take over at the 30-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left.
Damn, already?
He'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Oh, I forgot that's your quarterback.
They're going to look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now the Packers get set to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
I'm bugging, cuz. I'm bugging.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Man,
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They 12-6. And they've been playing every game. You only played.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. On play action, now Rodgers. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Detroit! Detroit!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 48. It's a big play there for the Lions. And even 40 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Tackle made there by Chris Wormley.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking aside for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Let's go.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Looking for Woods that time.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And they'll go on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. Yeah. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg.
Bro,
he
come on,
one
bro.
that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some
I
ground.
forgot you got that
from a long
QB.
distance and have a chance to affect the pass.
All right, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding Gabriel complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Oh, my God. He caught that?
Detroit. Robert Woods hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions add on to their lead. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this 1st half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you take it right out of the game, or mentally, you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
He caught that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be
By the kicker? For real?
Make it the
okay now.
24-yard
You must have got
line.
a kicker.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned down, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat.
Yeah,
and we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
And there's wrong shirt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down.
Come on now, why is it not letting me shoot?
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Oh, bro. I'm still past the 50, bro.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
No.
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
You hear me?
Rodgers now on 1st down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to get him. And that's sack number 12 for him on the year.
See it. Okay.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
What did he say he was about to do?
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
They'll drop the throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And
Blakey,
inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now he'll escape to his left.
Bro, come.
It'll be
You don't even go for the ball, bro. That shit crazy. That shit crazy as fuck. You don't even jump for the ball.
At the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
That shit crazy as crap, bro.
A handoff to start out the drive. It's Pumphrey. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there.
You finna
No
get in
gain
party
on
or
the
you
play,
finna
and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And incomplete. The contact
Lead him over
made
there
the
near
ball
that
roll
number
free
1.
and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty,
crazy,
but I just
bro.
don't think so. I think in this
Playing a
situation,
hell of a game.
the defender is
Keeping
making sure
you
his guy
bound
can
up.
hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this 1st half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Taken in at the 11. A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw here. And he connects with Ertz. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
No bad, bro. I gotta change some shit real quick.
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Detroit!
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He dumps it to Hyde. Give him 30 yards there.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
Now back to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Robert Woods with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough block.
My bad, bro. They messing with my rotation. It's just a new playbook.
In front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at third and a few inches. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Throwing is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Rodgers to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some room to work. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Packers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
319! 319!
Here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and
come across the field. I can't catch a break on offense, man.
Here's Brad Wing now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Gets past one man. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. The Lions on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up.
Let's go, son.
The 40, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Everybody get hurt now.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
That didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
This is madness. This is blasphemy.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
This, Sparta.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Oh, my God.
Now it's
genuinely just
for a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid gain.
The Lions on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
This is brought in at the 21. And now running right through it. A huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
Oh, my God,
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 45. Rodgers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. Rodgers now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
Go get you some.
They'll run
Go
it
get
here.
you
This is
some.
Marlon Mack.
Huh.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Go get you some.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Dominate PB.
319.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there of 20 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
58.
Oh, he tried to pitch it in the
Bro,
Browns.
what the fuck is...
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Hey, check 26. Jumbo. That's fine, yeah.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
319. Jumbo. 319.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And Crosby puts it through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And that goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, tried to hit his back. Man. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 15. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this
you
case,
already know.
They'll take it.
You already know.
Which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I've met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Rodgers going to run the option here left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And
that's bomby.
Past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Working from the gun, Rodgers being chased out left. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
He gone. He gone. That's John Gotti. That's John. Oh,
takes it
shit.
Down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. From the gun, he'll throw. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him. Complete. Whoosh. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Let's go.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The Lions on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They'll set up to throw. That escapes the sack. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane.
Oh, bro, you can get up off of that,
we got a
bro.
shot at points
That's
already.
it,
We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Rodgers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. On the right side, caught by Green. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Rodgers again now. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Pistola.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Into a massive bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he puts it through. set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, kill him.
So here come the Lions now. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Pistola.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jared Davis coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll look to throw here. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside.
He caught the fucking ball.
A big play on third down for the Lions. 49 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Gun! Watch him now, Barney! Detroit!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10. On the carry, it's Wilkins.
Oh, you see? Come on, G. How the
this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jordan Wilkins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On play action, now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's back to throw.
Oh, come.
Get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
319.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Watch it now, Barney.
This is Wilkins. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Oh, that's shit crazy. A lot of if you made contact with him the first time, bro, it would have been over with.
Deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Nigga, you supposed to try to catch that. Good game.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew. there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play, but still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Lions, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.
Home blood.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, Aaron Rodgers is trash in this game, bro. He don't make the throws he makes in real life. They just undersell him so much. It's alright though.